Hi, this is Hart, and at an auction that Emily Welda held in Divine Crafting Divas, at Divine Crafting Divas, I think that's how it goes. Well, I did some shopping. So this is an auction haul of things that I purchased from Emily, and I wanted to share what I purchased. Trying to decide whether or not to keep you zoomed out or zoomed in, but let me just share this bag of yummy goodness. How cool this is. And it does say $3, but this is more than one shoved into the bag. I've already gone through this box. The next thing I purchased was this. This is done in caustic style. And I actually plan, and I already asked her if this is okay, I plan to use this as a template that I mail out. And it doesn't have to be in caustic style for the people who receive it, but I do think it would be very, very cool for people to receive this and make their own trifold, I guess, book of yumminess. I have no idea what to call this, but let me take you through what this is, and it's very, very cute. So on the first page you can see this beautiful lady, and if I was to use this as a template, obviously people would choose their own images and things like that, but I'd include all kinds of things that would fit to, that comes from the stash in the office. That makes sense. So I don't think this was meant to be in there, but I put it in there. I'm not sure where it goes. Then there's a micro size simplicity, and then the back side something cute, a little envelope you can write in, a pretty face. Then this last one is also a beautiful lady, layered on lace and more lace, and a pretty little flower. A ribbon there. A little page that says spread your wings and fly. A page that says flower market. And then here it says Kuppenheimer. On the back is a pretty lady in a crazy dress. Love that image. So I think I'm going to put you on the back now. It's probably where you were supposed to go. And then on the inside it says there's a kind of magicness about going far away and then coming back all changed. Kate Wiggin. And I love cameos, and so this one is probably why I even bid on it. I just think this is beautiful. Feels like it's made on handmade paper. And then the beautiful little girl there. How cool. Oh yeah, and on the inside, no pocket, just cool. I have no idea where to put this little guy. He's just gonna go sticking somewhere. I don't know if this is the right bag, so don't judge the prices because I move things around. I also bought these glass bottles. I don't know what will fit on the little screw tops, but I've got to find something for that because that would be cute. But I think those are adorable. Another empty bag because I was always messing with things. I have 2 more empty bags. I can reuse these bags too, which is nice. Okay, here I actually took this apart, so we'll go through this one last. And you can see that this is an ATC kit. That's the size of the ATC in the back, that cardboard. And then she has some bling and some lace, a cool piece, you know, just fun stuff in here to make a cute ATC. The reason I picked up these kits, and I picked up 4 of them, I really need to take these stickers off. But the reason I picked up these kits is because I wanted them to be inspiration for making ATC kits like this. That way, instead of giving a whole kit, which might be overwhelming, I can put them into bite-sized pieces when I make the kits for the Hartists. It's just so cute. So let's go through the one that I've already opened to give you an idea of what's in it. And I'll move the box out of the way and let's zoom you in. Okay, so she has various types of bling, which I actually even like the back side of this bling, but various types of bling. I'm just going to keep laying it out so you can see what she's included in this kit. That feels like clay put into a mold. So later this afternoon, I am going to the office to create the kits for the Hartists for this month. I do have somebody watching to make sure that my husband's going to be okay. For those of you that know about my current shizzles, not that anybody knows the whole picture, I do keep my tough part of life private. But he has some health issues right now. But his best friend is coming over to, all right, here we go. Isn't that cool? And then I have this. So you can just start this however you want, grab a glue stick and play. And this would be just a fun project. I'm not sure where she got her images from, but they are beautiful images. And easy for me, and easy for me to recreate. So Emily, thank you for allowing me to use your kit as a sample. For creating little ATC kits or tag kits. And what I mean by that is I'm going to use it as an idea because I think they look beautiful in your packages, right? So I'm going to use it as an idea for, it doesn't have to be obviously the same things, but I can say 4 small die cuts, 3 larger images, 3 smaller images, fabric, 6 bits of bling, some focal piece. Oh no, don't fall. It fell. A phrase and some good texture, which I do love, canvas and burlap. And then of course some type of fiber would be good in the kit, as well as whatever the 2 base pieces are. So that's my image for what would be nice inside of a package to inspire people to create. And so thank you, Emily, for that. The next thing I purchased was a little golden book kit. And why I did this one, which I'm totally comfortable with making my own little book kit, but the reason I did this one is because I actually want to sit and play with somebody else's supplies. I think that'll be fun. So that's what I got it for, and I'll show you what's in this kit. Well, that's kind of fun. I don't even know what all's in this kit. I just know that it's a book kit, and I fell in love with this book, so that's what made me pick it up. Okay. So open this one if I can get my fingers into it. And here we go. So a little buttermilk. It looks like a pog. Do you guys remember pogs? A big circle. Card faces. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool idea. Tickets. More cards. cards are lovely to work with is journaling spots, and I like the fronts of your cards. Oh, Fort Lauderdale, how cool is that? That used to be probably still is, one of the spring break destinations, and that's probably what they're advertising. I grew up in a spring break town myself, Clearwater, Florida, Clearwater Beach. Those tickets I just love tickets. What's wrong with me? Beautiful bags. Bag number 1. Uh-oh, we have sticky. Bag number 2. Those are beautiful bags. And then little squares of paper. I don't know why I have sticky here. Three by 5 cards. Message pad. Message pad. Okay, you can see what these are. And then I guess a couple of guest checks. Oh, I like the texture of guest checks. You know, I've never done a guest check. Isn't that silly? I think I can put them away later for those of you who get impatient with me taking so long to go through things. Okay, and then I have Italian lamb shoulder chops. And so 6 lamb shakes, some cooking oil, beef broth, long grain rice, mandarin orange sections. That sounds delicious. So in my current household, we've limited salt to less than 1,500 milligrams a day, and almost 0 red meat, and definitely 0 pork. But mysteriously, the one red meat that has very low salt is lamb. And thought that was interesting. Steak au poivre. Pretty little napkins. More pretty little napkins. And pretty little napkins. Oh wait, there's more. And pretty little napkins. Pretty little napkins. Pretty little napkins. And one more pretty little napkin. That's a fabulous number of napkins in this kit. Wow. Okay, and then you have 2 of this cardstock in craft color. A pretty 6x6 page. Okay, I'm gonna have to zoom you up to see the rest. And then, oh, this is nice how it's still together in the old book page. Miss Atlanta finalist. Oh my gosh. That's a cool bit of history. Some striped paper, lined paper, I mean. A page ripped from a book. Oh, pattern paper. And look, you sent the whole thing. That's fabulous. Oh, that is fabulous. I think I need to pick up more simplicity patterns because I don't have enough of those to give away, and I'm gonna go start collecting those on the weekends if I can at garage sales. Some contact pages, a math page, a map page, which, by the way, did you know that if you're shipping to India, you can't include map pages? Why is it upside down? Because it's upside down. I'm upside down. That's the page. Pleasantville. Isn't that Superman or something like that? Okay. The True Gift, a vintage coloring book page, another vintage coloring book page. That's kind of cute. Recipes. I like the little texture on the edge here from the Pokey Pokies, and it looks like it's a whole piece too. That's nice. And aren't they beautiful? That's just fabulous. Obviously from some kind of a crochet magazine or an art magazine in the past. Oh, I have to read this too. Flattery will get you everywhere, especially this kind. A sheer brown blouse that languidly trails a ripple-edged bow from a deliciously smooth yoke, by Gregory. In polyester chiffon, 6 to 16, $30. Fake suede belt with a metallic trim, by Peggy Segal for Omega. I love the writing on this. I gotta read the other one. A black beauty of a blouse that takes to pleating perfectly, first with 2 tiers of ruffles for the collar, then with totally tuck pleated sleeves. It's a surplus design with side snaps. Contessa Monique by Florence. Alper, 6 to 18, $41. Rhinestone bow belt in black suede by Yves Saint Laurent. Shopping information, page 118. It's just so cute. I'm sorry, I had to do that. You just have to put up with me sometimes. Okay, now here is a bag of yumminess. So I bought her painty papers. And her painty papers are truly fabulous painty papers. And I just wanted to show you. I'm going to flip through pretty quickly on these. Oh, I even got her hair for free. Look at that. Are they upside down? Nope. Okay, so I'm going to flip them right side up. So what's nice about these painty papers for me, and the reason I picked them up, is because I'm going to be using this set of painty papers, one each, in creating my little VA book kits. And you guys all know that I am gradually working to create this page is funny. I'm sorry, but this page is really funny. I don't know if you all can see that, but it is funny. Now I forget what I was saying because I got distracted. So essentially, I'm just going to take one page each and put it into the crocodile leather book, and then people can trim around. I've decided that when I do that class, right now I'm so not able to book it, and I keep talking about it, but I just don't have any time or a day where I can take away. I don't know when I'm going to be able to now, so don't ask me when I'm going to be booking it. But the beauty is I have a nice amount of time right now to gradually put together a fabulous kit for these books. It's going to be their first junk journal experience, and I want to give them the choice of what they use. And then I'm going to ask them, because we're going to make it in the classroom, I'm going to ask them, any pieces that you don't use, you can choose to take it home, or you can choose to leave it on the table. That way it doesn't get tossed in the trash. Yeah, because you never know how they're going to feel about various things. But aren't these fabulous pages? History. I'm enjoying even the back side of your pages. Okay, I need to stop flipping them upright, but I can't help myself. I like how some of these are lightly done and other ones are heavily done. This is pretty. And when I bought these, I only saw one. So that's kind of nice to be able to go through these with you for the first time. She only had the one on the cover and said how many sheets. I do love painty papers. And you can sit and zen on some of these painty papers, whether you make them yourself or if they're somebody else's, and see things you want to see in them. For instance, if I take a look at this, it's a piece of abstract art just on its own, and you can see all different kinds of things, like when you look into clouds. These are beautiful. Oh, I love this one. Black and gold is gorgeous together. And again, the back sides are cool too. just feel like I should be flipping this whole thing around because I keep turning them. The honeybees. The other way I could make it in the classroom is to just have a stack of papers, and so you can take one from each pile you want, grab 20 pages. So that way they have a book of 80 pages. You know, front and back plus folded in half. And I could give them like 30 stacks of paper to choose from. That way they feel like they're just taking one out of each of the 30. Anyway, it's just an idea. That way when I go to put them away, they're still stacked how they need to be stacked. The other option is to just kit them up like this and give them nothing to choose from, which I don't know how I feel about that. I like you have something to choose. And the other thing that I picked up from her was a stack, and this is also going to be used, well, actually, I might use this in my own book because I did buy this for myself. And I'm going to be making a junk journal for the auction. And so, yep, I might use these for my own book, and then, because I don't have time to dye anything. And these have a nice texture to them. And I like the idea of different pieces of Happy Mail going into the book I'm making for the auction. Something flew. Hold on, let's see what flew. Alright, here's what flew. It says, handmade work of art. You're holding a limited edition piece of handmade art. Any imperfections which may be present are to be revered as a mark of original art. That's cute. Okay. So she has time cards, which are painty. Oh, I like these painty time. Oh, I like that on the back side too. You know, because then you have beautiful journaling space. And that one's done on both sides. And then you have journaling space on this side, and then it's painty on this side. And just random painty, which is lovely. And more random painty on this side. And is it blank? Yeah. So some of these are blank on the other side, and some of these you can see the time card on the other side. And then we have, hold on, there we go. Isn't there something fabulous about painty papers? So here's more painty papers. Oh, this one's beautiful too. Sociology. I love the images on the back of some of these, and that's a nice, so some of the material, some of it's done on book pages and some of it on a thicker material, which I think is like book covers. This says the Americas, so more history pages. That's a good stencil you have there. The pluses. This is pretty. Oh, that is also pretty. So I think I like the browns, golds, and yellows together as well. That is really pretty. But wait, there's more. I know, I'm such a dork. All right, here we go. And these are on copy paper. Actually, I can do it this way. I can just restack it and flip through. Wasn't this a fabulous auction haul from Emily's page? I mean, Emily's YouTube channel. Don't you love how paint moves on paper? These look like jelly prints, as you can see the beautiful edges. Definitely beautiful jelly prints. And the alphabet over a stencil, reversed. It's like double reversed. Which comes first, whether you're a 2-product minimalist or a 10-product maximalist, the order in which you apply things makes a difference. Here's the scoop. I don't know what the scoop is. Oh, it's makeup. That's funny. I think I just went from not flipping to flipping. Did you guys see when I did that? Don't worry. Just shuffled them apart. It's fine. Okay, well, thank you for joining me on my journey of the things that I purchased from Emily at the auction. And hopefully I have as much success as Emily had at her auction for the foundation. I definitely don't have as many things to go into the auction as she did, which is okay, so it'll just make it smaller. And it's the first auction that we're going to be holding for the foundation. We will be holding more auctions as time progresses. And I think that would be my preferred way to do sales as the channel grows, but I'm not going to make that my primary way to do sales until the channel grows big enough. So hugs and love all, and for once I'm actually uploading a video on the same day as I cut the video. Take care.